They showed up on a Tuesday morning, 4 of them, wearing matching yellow vests like they had some kind of authority. They walked right past my fence gate, past my no trespassing sign, and straight on to my property. One of them had a clipboard, another had a camera, and the one in front. The one who clearly thought she was running this whole operation, she looked at my barn, looked at my livestock pen, looked at me standing there in my boots. "Sir, none of this is permitted. We're going to need you to tear it down." What she didn't know, what none of them knew, was that I had been waiting for exactly this moment for 7 months. Before I tell you what happened next, if you're new here, welcome to Care and Conflict. My name doesn't matter. What matters is that I own 4.3 acres in a semi-rural subdivision in central Tennessee. Then Brenda Sterling became president of the Briarwood Estates HOA. I received a printed notice, hand-delivered, informing me that my chicken coop was an unauthorized structure. One found Section 4, Paragraph 12. Any structure under 200 square feet used for agricultural purposes on a one-zoned lots was explicitly grandfathered under County Agricultural Code. I wrote back. I was polite. I cited the section. I attached a copy of the county ordinance. Brenda's response came 8 days later. A new notice, this time with a fine escalated to $200 per day. Then I got a certified letter from a law firm in Nashville telling me the HOA would pursue a lien against my property. I called the county zoning office and requested a formal written confirmation of my property's A1 agricultural designation. What that spreadsheet showed me was that 31 out of 34 notices had gone to properties owned by people who had voted against her in the board election. I contacted a land use attorney. That letter cost me $175. It would later be the most valuable $175 I ever spent. I showed up on a Wednesday evening with my manila folder, my laptop, a printed packet of documentation for each of the 5 board members. Brenda opened the meeting. She looked at me across the table with that same smile. Smug, certain, comfortable. She had her attorney on speakerphone. "Before we begin, I'd like each of you to look at what's in front of you. Take your time." The 5th document was the attorney's letter, which included a paragraph explaining that pursuing a lien could expose board members personally to claims of selective enforcement and abusive process. One of the other board members picked up the attorney's letter and read it very carefully. Then he said, "I think we need to table this and talk to counsel privately. All accrued fines." All $14,000 plus on paper were formally rescinded. In writing, signed by the board secretary. On my gatepost right next to the no trespassing sign, I have hung a laminated copy of that county zoning letter. And I said, quietly and without raising my voice, "You're welcome to contact the board. But I'd suggest reading page 2 before you do. Please subscribe to Care and Conflict for more HOA showdowns like this."